wonderful Rashmi and Janavedi. They are here finally, good to meet them. They are single-handedly responsible for making this evening happen. I want to thank
Hi everyone, welcome to the show My Journey with Miss Bharat, Ohio. My name is Dixit and I am one of the state director of Miss Bharat Ohio 2020 pageant, and I am also Mrs Bharat Ohio 2019, Mrs Bharat Elite USA 2019 and Mrs Congeniality 2019. And today, our beautiful and most talented guest is Rati Pande. She is Mrs. Bharat Ohio 2018 first runner-up, and she is also the ambassador of Miss Bharat Ohio 2020 pageant. So let's have a look of her beautiful journey.
In the category Miss Bharat Ohio 2018 goes to contestant number 7, Rati. Congratulations. Can I have our awesome Aditi Agarwal on the stage to present the title to gorgeous Rati? Come on guys, round of applause for these gorgeous ladies. Congratulations, Rati. Thank you, Aditi, for the honor. Please go forward. Congratulations.
Hi Rati, how are you today?
I am A-okay. I'm awesome. Thank you so much. How are you, Nutan? I'm
Hi.
missing seeing you, meeting you.
So, welcome to the show, and you are looking absolutely gorgeous as always. So, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Like, when did you come to United States, and where you born and raised? And I know that you are a fashion blogger. So, tell me a little bit more about your blog. And I know the fact that you are involved in community by doing great volunteer work. So, tell me a little bit more about that.
Thank you so much, Nutan. So I will start from the start. I am basically from Pune, Maharashtra, in India, and I come from a very simple middle class Marathi family, and I am so proud of that because that background has made me what I am today, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. And I I did my master's in human resource.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I got married. I moved to USA in 2010. And now I am a mom of two beautiful kids, and I'm so proud of them. I have a 5-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I'm happily married. And yeah, so that's the basic information about me. And then I won the Mrs Bharat Ohio 2018 first runner-up title in yeah, of course, in 2018. And after that, there's really no looking back. I have, achieved a lot, which I never even thought I would, or I would even explore. So it's been a beautiful journey, and I want to share that today with all of my, viewers. So about volunteer work, it's just as much as I can try to do to contribute, along with keeping my family happy. So I basically volunteer in cultural events. So being a proud Maharashtrian, I like to give my time in all the cultural events that happen in Columbus. So it's called Columbus Maharashtra Mandal.
Okay.
So I give a lot of time for that. And I also believe, like, I do a lot of modeling, and I'm an established model, and I have recently I've been doing a lot of projects. So I honestly consider that as well as charity, or like a social cause, because I know it's a new concept for a lot of people. How come modeling, or modeling for a business can be a charity? But if you see the minute details of it, how it works is, when you promote a local business, what happens is the money remains in the local pool. You know what I'm saying? So for any economy to grow, a state has to be, each and every state has to be strong. And for that, you need to buy local. When
That's
people say
good.
go local, buy local from local businesses, this is what it means. It's that is how you strengthen your economy. So I feel that when I promote these small businesses, these designers, these vendors, these makeup artists, I think I'm doing some contribution towards strengthening the economy as well for Ohio State.
Yes, you are, and you're giving back to the community, right?
Yeah, I
So,
mean, I used to work for social cause as well. That was around 10, 11 years back, before I moved to US. I used to work with a um, physically challenged kids school, and also an old age home.
okay.
But after I got married, it somehow it took a backseat. But why I'm mentioning this is that through Miss Bharat Ohio, I found an opportunity, that I could work again for social cause through Ekal Vidyalay. And that is a great opportunity I saw, and it was an honor to accept, being an ambassador for you guys.
Yes, so whenever the contestant will register for 2020 pageant, some portion of that registration fees will go towards Ekal Vidyalay for underprivileged kids. So this is I think this is amazing, and we are hoping for good. So yes, so awesome. So tell me, what inspired you? What motivated you to participate in the pageant? Like, you always had the passion for it, or it just came all of a sudden in your life, boom, and like you just decided to do it? Tell me.
So, everybody has some sleeping passions, and, it takes a trigger. something to ignite that passion sometimes. So same thing happened to me, coming from a simple family. I was not really allowed to do modeling or stuff, padhai pe dhyan do and those things. So I finished my degree, I got married and all those things. And now after my kids have become, a little bit independent, I started to think, it's time I give time to myself.
Yes.
And also I have a great an awesome friend circle. I recommend everyone RX, best friends in life, because they are the only way you can, they're one of the way you can go ahead in life. So a lot of friends pushed me to do this, and they cleared a lot of my doubts, and that is how I entered into Mrs Bharat, Ohio.
Wow, that's amazing. So tell me, how did you prepare for the pageant, your rounds? Like you did everything by yourself, or you had some pageant coach in order for you to prepare, for the pageant? Because I know the fact that, lot goes behind preparation, like your costumes, your walking, and your question answer round, your introduction, your voice projection. It's lot goes behind pageant. So tell me a little bit more about that. Like, how did you prepare yourself?
Sure. So once I decided to go ahead with this, the first question was the clothes, of course,
Yes.
the outfits. That is the
Yes.
biggest question. And I just, went with it. I actually borrowed the blue sari, which was so loved by everyone, that I wore in
Yeah.
that
Oh, beautiful.
competition. Yeah, it was a beautiful, gorgeous sari. I actually borrowed it from a friend. And so, and my gown, I bought it from a store. So, yeah, there is a lot of time that and efforts that you have to put, definitely. And with two kids, it's absolutely difficult. But that's the fun of it. I am a person who loves challenges. If I have too much on my plate, I actually like that kind of lifestyle. It's not like I get stressed. There are some people who actually get motivated by, too many things in their life. So that's me. And I loved that challenge. And stress is a part of it. But for my upcoming, participants of Miss Bharat, Ohio, I would like to tell you that, it is all a learning. You actually end up understanding how to deal with such kind of stress. If you never have stress in your life, you wouldn't know, if suddenly you face a situation, a very difficult situation, then you don't know what to do. So taking small challenges, step by step, you are kind of building up yourself, you're making yourself strong. So taking calculated risks, I'm a very practical person, so I like to take calculated risks, and the pageant was something like that. So
Just, oh,
and
yeah.
so without stress and trying to enjoy the pageant, this is how I entered in the pageant. I prepared for the dance. Actually, I had the same year I had danced in FIA, so I had kind of a little bit prepared, a piece of dance there. So I
Okay.
did that. But I was, not 100% in the dancing and all, but I could tell when I was dancing that the judges really liked my expressions. I'm usually a very expressive person. I have an expressive face. So they really liked it. And that's what I feel, got me going, because, talent and all holds a lot of marks. So,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
so that was about the preparation. I did prepare my speech very well. And another thing I would like to tell my viewers is that I was very honest throughout this whole process. I was honest to myself. I there was not a single thing that I said in my speech or in my question answer round that I cannot relate to. That is not me. That would never happen. So I would say, always stay true to yourself, because that will definitely take you a very long way.
Yes, absolutely. And I also believe that it's not about winning, it's about the experience. It's about the journey you are going to have during this process. So I think that counts, and I think it's a priceless. And
Exactly.
that's what I feel. And yeah, amazing. So tell me, how was your experience at the backstage at the day of pageant? Like you were very confident, or you were nervous, you were having a butterflies in your stomach. So tell me a little bit about that.
I was, I would say I was a little bit nervous. I was pretty confident. If you see in the video, I was pretty confident. And I think part of that was because I had an awesome makeup artist, Shraddha Malankar. She was my makeup artist. And she not just, does makeup and just lets you go. She will tell you actually what your best features are. And when someone tells you, the best things in you, it really elevates your confidence. And that's what helped me. My friends, like I said, I used to constantly used to be in touch with them, ask them about my outfits and everything. So all these things kept me pretty confident. Even backstage that day, I enjoyed talking to new, girls, ladies, backstage, and it was kind of fun. So yeah, not a lot nervous, but I just wanted to have fun and I did. So,
Awesome. So tell me, which round was your favorite round out of all the rounds?
yeah, the introduction round was my favorite, because it was all me. I was talking in front of hundreds of people and telling them what I am,
Yes.
and it was all true. So that was my favorite, because I really like personally when people know me for what I am. And that was the best part, yes. And of course, ramp walk comes pretty close. So the traditional or even the evening gown round. When I walk the ramp, I'm just on another level, on cloud nine.
I know, I saw all the pictures and you looking absolutely amazing.
Thank
So
you.
tell me what kind of thought process you were having in your mind when you were in a top five, right? Because you were almost there to winning the crown. So tell
Mhm.
me a bit about that. How was you were feeling that time?
Um, well, in the state level, um, my husband was in the audience, and I remember I kept looking at him, and I was like, "See, I made it up to five. See, I made it up to three." So I kept looking at him, and I don't really remember feeling anything else because it's really great when you have family support. I had my support from my parents, my in-laws, everybody back in India, even all my friends here, my husband. My kids didn't really understand what was going on.
Yeah. Oh, they were young.
Yeah, but yeah, I give a lot of credit to my husband too. He's a very simple guy, not really interested in glamour and stuff, but he still supports me, and I really love that about him.
Great, that's great. So tell me about that feeling when they announced your name as a winner. So tell me a little bit about your crowning.
Uh, yeah, of course. I mean, winning, who doesn't like to win, right? It was a great feeling, no doubt about it. And suddenly you wear this crown, and then you're shining in front of all these cameras and all these people looking at you, clapping for you, and after that moment, your life is gonna change. And
Yes.
that is what happened. It changed for the better. Um, when my name was announced, I knew that this moment is going to give me so much strength and so much confidence. Even if I didn't win, honestly, I know that I would have still been at the same place that I am today. So I would just tell all the aspiring, participants and ladies out there that winning is just a byproduct.
Yes.
When I enjoyed the journey, when I enjoyed the competition, I put my best, but I didn't, like 100% expect that this should be the end result. That is when the fun began. So, yeah, winning is just a byproduct. The main lesson that you need to learn is um, how much you can push yourself when
Yes.
you get into such kind of competition, and what is, how do you come out of it. That should be the end result. The crowning and everything is um, it comes with it, But when you are a changed person, when you are a better person, a more confident person, that should be your end goal. That's what I feel.
Yes, absolutely. So now, as a crown holder, you have more responsibility to give back to the community. So, what are your future plans? I mean, just what are your thoughts about it? Like, how are you going to use your crown? So, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I think I've already started using it after, more especially after meeting you guys. You guys gave my crown a purpose, and you guys saw something in me that, you thought that I could relate to any common, housewife, and any woman out there who is just like me, who is hesitating to take that first step. And I think I can inspire women out there to take that first step, because I feel that this pageant is a lot like the long jump, the sport, long jump sport. So you can only take the longest jump if, at the right before the jump, if you sprint pretty high, if you press your feet strongly, that is when you can jump really high. I think this pageant is that particular, push, um, that first push. And then, how much you put efforts in that first step, it will tell you how long you can go. And, that is how symbolic I want to put it that way.
Awesome, awesome. So now there are so many young girls looking up to you, and you are inspiration for so many. So, if you would like to give one advice, if you would like to give one tip to those girls if they decided to compete in a pageant, what would you like to tell them?
It is always the same, it has always been the same for me, that be honest. Whatever it is, be true to yourself. Never ever, fake it even a single moment. It used to be a proverb, that fake it till you make it. But, that's not really true, because it will only take you so long. And then after that, you know, it's not going to help you. So the new proverb is be the real deal. That's the
Be
proverb,
your,
that
yeah.
be the real deal. That's my proverb. So, if you're a real and honest person and you're being true to yourself, you're just showing people what you really are. It could be negative, it could be positive, don't care, because, that's going to take you a long way. And why? Because you will find similar thinking people, like I found you guys, honestly, you and Manisha. I'm so thankful to God. So you will find such people down the line. So be positive, have confidence in God that you will find wonderful people who will encourage you, and who will lift you up. Just make sure that you're honest. That's all.
Definitely. And as a state director, I feel that you just have to go out there. You have to enjoy that moment, because you are not going to pageant every day. It's a once and twice a lifetime thing. So just go show the world who you are and just be confident. And I believe that you can achieve whatever you can dream of, as long as you believe in yourself. And nothing comes easy in a life, right? So we just have to work hard for it and just truth to yourself.
Absolutely. So be honest, is
Yes.
an advice from me, and have fun is an advice from Nutan.
Yes, we have to have fun, right?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes. So it's so nice to hear about you. So now we are going to go to our rapid fire round. It's my favorite round. So, what's your favorite thing in your closet right now?
Yeah, it's a dress that I haven't worn yet. It's an A-line dress, and I bought it from Macy's, and I still haven't worn it. I was planning to wear it in some event, as an ambassador for Miss Bharat, Ohio. But yeah, let's see. I'm hopeful. It's a peach colored dress, a very pretty
Wow.
dress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so gorgeous. So, describe yourself as a teenager in 3 words.
Three words.
Yes.
Um, a lot of I don't know. Three words is pretty. It's very less. Pimples. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Teenagers.
Self-doubt, a lot. Um, and kind. I was never rude to anyone. I was always kind.
Oh, how sweet. Awesome. So, if you would get a chance to work with any of these actors, who you would like to work with? Tiger Shroff, Ayushman Khurrana, Varun Dhawan, Aditya Roy Kapoor, and Rajkumar.
um, Ayushman Khurrana. Because I really like the non-commercial movie actors because their acting is so good, and they don't have any backup, or they don't have a godfather, or so I really like such kind of actors. I would love to meet him. I would love to work with him. And he's handsome.
Oh, he is. I think he's handsome. He's a very, very good actor.
Very genuine actor, yeah.
Very genuine actor. And if I would be the one, I would like to work with him as well. So I
Bharat,
think,
are you listening? Is Bharat listening? Yeah.
uh,
Rajkumar comes close actually. I like Rajkumar also.
oh, do you? Okay, awesome. That's awesome. So describe beauty in one word.
Beauty.
What's beauty for you?
The one word is too less, Nutan. Come on, give me at least two
Uh,
words, three words.
okay, you can tell me two words. That's fine.
Beauty is honesty. I always stick to this word. I swear by this word. Honesty, and if you give me a second word too, then it will be definitely confidence. Yes.
Yes. All right. So, who is your favorite actress? Kangana Ranaut, Anushka Sharma, Alia Bhatt, Madhuri Dixit, and Deepika Padukone.
Okay. Um, so I have two answers. I'm sorry. If it was Rati before 2018, my answer would have been Madhuri Dixit. But after I started to explore myself after 2018, I've become even more confident, even more outspoken. My choice is Kangana Ranaut because I really like people who speak out about injustice because I am the same. And I think the beauty is being truthful about the facts going around you, not turn a blind eye towards what's going around you. And that's exactly why I love Kangana Ranaut because, she posts a lot of stuff and she's not afraid of anyone. I like that.
All right. So, which Bollywood star you would like to have dinner with?
My childhood crush, Amir Khan, he is
Oh,
always going to be my crush, always. No one is ever going to take that place. I would love to have a dinner date with him or, spend time with him because he's just so handsome. He's so well spoken. He's such an intellectual. Uh,
okay.
I like, intellectual people, and yes, those are all the qualities that he has, and he looks amazing in his new look, right? Mustache and beard. And
Awesome.
of
Who is
course,
your
and I'm sorry, one more thing I like about him is that he does a lot for the state of Maharashtra, which I don't see a lot of celebrities do. He's been involved in a lot of projects in the drought areas in Maharashtra, and I think that's wonderful.
All right. Who is your role model?
My role model is, of course, my mom and dad. Um, I am, like I always say, I am today all because of them. I owe it all to them. They have taught me the importance of being kind. My mom has taught me the importance of being kind, and my dad is a very strict person, and he has taught me the importance of being straightforward. Ghuma fira ke baat karna, I cannot do that. It is all because of him, and that has paid off a lot because that really ultimately gives you great relationships, great friendships. So I'm really thankful for my parents to pass this on to me.
Great, awesome. So, who is your favorite Miss Universe?
Sushmita Sen, of course. I mean, I don't think there could be another answer. She is such a truthful person, so honest. You can see it on her face, you know. There's not a single moment you would feel that she's faking it. And she is just so elegant. She can carry any outfit so elegantly. Her acting is great. And again, she is an amazingly intellectual person. If you watch her, you know, interviews, you are just awestruck by her intellect. So yeah, she's my favorite.
Yeah, she's my favorite as well, and I think her sense of humor is amazing. She's a great woman. I love her too. Awesome. So, what is your best childhood memory you can think of?
माँ के हाथ का गरम गरम खाना
वो सबको याद आता है, especially when
वो
we live.
सबका है. But my special memory is all the time spent with my cousins. I am so close to my mom's side of, kids, like cousins. And we are still very much connected through WhatsApp and phone. And, I believe that whatever your upbringing is, whoever is involved in your upbringing, it is a great deal. It plays a big amount in what you are today. So my cousins have played a big role in that, and I've enjoyed my childhood so much. So yeah.
Yeah, cousins are always fun.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah,
I miss them.
Days as well.
शादी होती है वहां पे तो बहुत रोती हूँ यार यहाँ पे.
I know, we always miss that, right? Yeah. So, before we end the show, what message you would like to convey to our viewers, especially when we are dealing with this uncertainty during this coronavirus pandemic?
Well, honestly, I think, viewers, of course, you have to do social distancing and be mindful. You can still meet people. We are still meeting people, but we are taking utmost care. We are, keeping our distance. But we are not stopping our kids from socializing. We do let them speak to their friends, but from a 6 feet distance.
Yes.
So it is doable. Just make sure you're doing it mindfully and with utmost care. And being at home, I understand it could get sometimes pretty overwhelming because you feel lonely. If you don't have anyone to talk to, keep yourself busy. That's what I've been doing, and it will keep you happy. It will keep you pleasant. Because so I've been doing this fashion blogging a lot, which I forgot to mention. So so that's a great.
That was one of the things you forgot. Before I end the show, I have to know about that.
Remembered, I need to mention that. No, seriously, it's been a lifesaver because it's a great time pass. I'm not kidding. Clicking pictures of yourself. I mean, who doesn't like it? And then I have explored so much. I never used to style my clothes the way I do right now because of Instagram. And a lot of people reach out to me and they say that they love my style, they love my photos. So yeah, it's really encouraging, and it keeps me busy. I mean, it's one of the things that keeps me busy. I don't do that all the time, but I'm doing that. I'm doing modeling. I'm studying a lot. I've been studying. I'm doing certifications. I work for Marathi Mandal, community, the cultural events, and then I am honestly loving homeschooling. I'm sure people who are stuck at home because of the pandemic, you will see a lot of shift, a lot of change in your kids too. They eat much better than they used to in daycares. So that's one thing, and they've been learning a lot with me. So I really love that. So yeah, my bottom line is you can still socialize through, Zoom meetings, Skype. You can meet in the backyards with people. That's what we've been doing. But just make sure you're carrying your sanitizers, you're wearing your masks. Yeah,
Yes.
don't forget your masks, don't forget your sanitizers, and make sure you're keeping a proper distance, even your kids.
It's
And
very
do not go on play sets, because I've been seeing that a lot. Please don't take your kids to the play sets. That's the biggest place for germs. So yeah, please stay healthy, stay safe. I really, really request you all. Every life matters, so please.
Yes, we have to be very, very careful, and we have to take a precaution in order for us to be safe and in order for other people to be safe as well, right? So, yes, I mean, it was, we can just keep talking and talking. It's not enough.
I
And
know.
we don't have much time left, and I follow you on the Instagram, and I just want everybody who's watching us right now follow Rati on Instagram. She is an amazing blogger, and I see her
Yeah.
beautiful pictures all the time, and you are wonderful, you are awesome.
Before
So
we are running out of time, I would also like to tell my viewers there's going to be a blog coming up soon. It's called Wisdom Chimes, and it's going to be a lot about my life lessons that I have learned. So if there's someone who's hurting, who's had similar experiences, bad experiences, or even good experiences, whatever it is, you can really connect or relate to my blog. So yeah, that's something in the pipeline, and you guys will know soon.
awesome, that's wonderful. So I know I don't want to go. I just want to talk more, but we are running out of time. So thank you so much for coming in here, and thank you so much for your time. And Miss Bharat Ohio family loves you so much, and we are so proud to have you, especially me and Dr. Manisha Pande as a stage director. So it was nice talking to you. Stay healthy, stay safe. Love you.
Thank you, Nutan. It's always great to talking to you, and I would, tell all the viewers that Miss Bharat Ohio is an amazing platform. I can shout at the top of my voice and tell you guys that Nutan, Dixit, and Dr. Manisha Pandey are such wonderful women, and I love them. And they are the reason I'm here today. They are the reason I'm an ambassador. It's all because of them. Thank you so much for everything. And thank you, My Dream TV USA, for this beautiful platform. Thank you, Janak Bedi and Rashmi Bedi, for this.
Yes, thank you, Rashmi ji and Janak ji, for having us, and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Couple, the wonderful Rashmi and Janagedi. They are here finally, good to meet them. They are single-handedly responsible for making this evening happen. I want to thank